Today we're at the LZ World Tour, and for the first time, I'll have the opportunity to have all of my friends in the same location so I can go around and roast everyone's car. Fitment's week. Why is everything pink? That's my question. What is this, a junkyard find for YouTube? Yeah. And sometimes, when talking smack, it can lead to some pretty unique opportunities. First car we're gonna be starting with. We're roasting everyone's car. We're gonna start with you. Now I did your Skyline at SEMA. Now you have another one.
And this one is easy to roast. Take it away.
Let's go to the engine setup first. Didn't you just roll these fenders like yesterday?
Yeah, I did. And I chipped the shit out of the paint.
Really? How much seat time do you have on it?
Absolutely zero.
Is it a 25?
It's a 25.
It actually reminds me a lot of our GTT setup. So I actually kind of like it. Is it FTF in the front?
FTF, yes.
How much is it making? 400. Have you driven it yet?
This is my motor in my other Skyline. We took everything and put it into here because we wanted to come with something cool.
Let's get an interior check. Style points. Style points. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be starting in a good mood. It's probably one of my favorite cars here. This is like, to me, it reminds me of Japan a lot and going to Ebisu. It's pretty hot. I actually really like this car. Randy, you're lucky. Everyone else, I'm coming for you. All right, here we have Mr. Booth himself.
What's up? Why are you pulling up on me like this?
We're roasting everyone's cars
You
for
can't
today's
roast
video.
me, bro. You're driving a 370Z. That's busted to
okay.
shit.
See, now it's
You
easy.
seen the side of that thing?
Now it's easy when I go to Booth. Looks like he found his, what is this, a rebuild, a junkyard find for YouTube? Yeah. You have an RB25, a lot of RB25s. How much do you make?
420, baby.
420. Really? I thought it was more than that.
I had a built motor in it, but it's stock now. It looks good though, you know? Big turbo, nothing to see.
Closes it real quick. Yeah, the top looks really good in there. Are these real Gannies or fakies?
Fakies. Okay. I'm not Adam LZ.
Come on, you work for Adam. He doesn't just give it to you for free?
No.
Come on.
I might
LZ?
put him on there, you'll never know.
Yeah, he has got so many you'd never know.
Exactly.
Okay, we got some.
Why are you going inside, bro?
Yeah, no, we're going deep. We're going deep. Good thing you got no one in the passenger seat.
Whoa! Rebuild title, bro.
Looks like he crashed once or twice before.
Bro, get the camera out the car, bro. What are you f***ing doing right now? Like that? A GoPro? Oh, YouTube.
Did you try to get him to match?
No. Race script sponsored, you know?
They couldn't get the gloss red.
No.
Just mismatching paint jobs.
Yep.
Okay.
Mismatching seats. Bro, I'm gonna have to come to your car after this bullshit. What is
My car looks great. What are you talking about?
Florida, baby.
Legal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Legal.
Yours isn't legal?
Yes, it is.
Emissions over here.
You can cut that.
Whoa. Stop. Look, I got an IC7. Look at the dash.
All right, I'm moving to the next guy. All right, next up on the list, T-Pain. Now I'm gonna put all my love for T-Pain aside. I'm gonna put it aside for this video. So, RTR car.
RTR.
Stock motor.
Stock motor. You know, seats.
It's very much like the 370. It's just a stock car, the angle.
Air conditioning. I told Vaughn to build me a drift car that I can drive on the street, and he did it. And now I'm ready to move on.
I can't hate it. This is gonna be the worst one. I can't hate it. I actually really like it a lot. I'm supposed to be mean, and I'm not good at being mean. Are you excited to drive this weekend?
No, not at all.
I've seen you get down though.
You know, that's just the pressure.
There is a lot of pressure.
Yeah. But I get to practice, I guess, you know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for not killing my car.
I can't. I do love that car. I'm bad at this. Let's move on to the next one. Now we're going to the boss, the man who doesn't sponsor or give his friends Ganadors. You have the world's largest Ganador collection, but he doesn't give them to friends. What type of friendship is that?
Oh, I found some bullshit.
Oh, you're next. So, word on the street is you're the world's largest Ganador collector, but you don't give them to your friends that work hard on your cars. Booth has a pair of fakies on his S15. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, Grant was really upset with me. He said he wasn't going to come to the World Tour unless I gave him 3 sets of Ganadors, and he sent me this really nice proposal packet, showed me all of your sponsors that he's also getting contributions from. I had to decline. It just wasn't in the budget this year.
So this is his FD car from last year. He built another one. Why is everything pink? That's my question. I have these in my car, but that's enough pink for me. The whole exterior, a lot of pink. I have to say, reps? Adam LZ on rep TE37s? No way. Couldn't afford the full dash. Too much money on Ganadors.
What are your thoughts? Comments, questions, concerns?
Fake TE37s. I can't believe you did that.
Not the real.
No, I can't. Tommy told me they were fake.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, he did it off camera. He said, TJ, they're fake.
They're OG. That's why there's no stamping.
TJ
He printed those. He printed those.
Seen sagas.
Hey, Owen, can you pull one of the wheels off so you can see the stamping in the back of it real quick?
He's like, "Fuck you."
Damn, that bay is hot though.
Yeah, this will good. Feels okay.
I meant
It feels really medium temperature to me.
I meant it looks good. It's just too. This is like the coolest car here.
Everyone I've got.
No, it's not, TJ.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Next up on the chopping block, we have Nate Hamilton. Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're walking around, we're roasting everyone's cars, and man, is it easy for you, Nate.
Which is really cool being in California. We are picking up that Street Hunters kit on the way back to Texas that TJ has ready and prepped for me.
I do, full carbon. Full carbon, I do. But until then, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hate the kit. Hate the kit. This is my biggest gripe. The arches. I don't understand the arches.
So it could flow better. It could flow better.
Interior check.
That's gonna be tough, dude. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that.
You see it's on the best tires in the game?
That's the interior's tough. That's exactly how I'd want it.
Minimal.
Minimal.
Stock.
I like that you have the dash in there.
Stock dash, all black, minimal color. I'm enjoying that.
Fitment's weak. Fitment ain't right. Is that because we're on the small tire roll? My cars look like that too.
Well,
so
small tire, I don't know, like they call it a wedge in drifting, right? So I like the rear tire to be in more than the front track width. It allows you to kind of do some tricks. But still with this kit, it's really dramatic.
The only thing I'm gonna talk shit on is the fact that it's not on a Street Hunter kit. That's pretty much it. I love this car. This car is hard to hate. All right, so behind us we have DDE's car. One of their 10 Lambo. Damon, what Lambo is this? Lambo 8, 6, 7, 10?
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. At least you're honest.
Yeah, we've had 5 Huracans, like over the years. So
5
yeah.
Huracans?
Dude, it's the Honda Civic of supercars.
It is. I mean, it is.
If you want a reliable, amazing platform to do something tuner-esque like to a supercar, this is the one I recommend to start with. Because it won't let you down. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff to it.
I love this car a lot.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
really
sick. So they put it's not a sequential, but they put a different shifter
Yeah.
and a hydro.
Yes.
And it was out here ripping yesterday, which was really cool to see. But so this is the Super Trofeo kit.
Evo.
Oh, it's the Evo kit.
Yeah, so the original Super Trofeo doesn't have a roof scoop. That's the easiest way to know.
Oh.
So the original Super Trofeo in 16 when it came out had a very different body kit. And then they came out with the Evo. And so you can keep the original chassis and upgrade to these different levels for the racing series, but underneath it's the same car. So you can maybe get a little more horsepower if they give you a different restrictor, but they'll change like the brake suspension and the aero for the most part. So this is the Evo, and then there's an Evo 2. And the Evo 2 is my race car.
Okay.
And that's the one with the little slit headlights.
Yeah.
That's all factory. It's got a facelift, different tail lights.
How much does that cost?
You know what? That's a 16 chassis, but with the upgrades on it, I got that car for cheap, $225.
What? But not street legal, of course. Like just race car.
Well, you should go and experience the lever. Just putt around here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So just fire it up, and then the lever is simple. It's just instead of the paddles, you're back for up and forward for down.
Yeah.
You can just drive it, go through the tunnel and around, and then you can experience it.
Okay.
And then if no one's looking out there, or where there's nobody, I don't know, you can give the handbrake a little pull in first gear or whatever. Do it in the tunnel because it's slick.
Okay, and you don't need to clutch. There's no clutch. There is a clutch.
There's no clutch.
Okay, so I'm literally
So
in
just stay in
gear.
first gear in the tunnel and just get it on a little bit and just hammer the handbrake. You'll see it lock up.
Okay, let's do it. DDE builds the world's most expensive Lambo ever, and they can't spring for the cup holder. I sprung for the cup holder.
It's a work in progress. We are 3D printing a new dash to hold all that stuff.
Okay.
It's just, right now it's 200 mile per hour taped in here. Yeah, if you back out, you probably have enough room. Everybody will move.
You can't see shit. I want to see what it feels like to shift this. Whoa! What the hell? Damn, got me missing my Huracan right now. Don't mind if I do?
It was just spinning.
it was spinning a lot. Wow. This is not stock.
Yeah. No. It's supercharged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you knew that.
Yeah, no, didn't know that. I was like, damn, this does not feel like my Huracan. Holy shit. Oh. That is tight. That shifter in a Lambo is so sick.
That pulls so hard. Wow.
I've never driven a supercharged one.
Oh my god.
It works really well. I didn't expect it to feel that good, but it works really well.
Yeah.
How'd it go? Did you it warmed up so you could actually grip it?
That's
So you
rich.
get on it, ba ba ba. It's cool, right?
I didn't realize it was supercharged.
Oh yeah, it's supercharged.
I started driving and I'm like, that is not stock.
It's fast.
It is fast. It blows tires 2 through 3.
You know what we should do? We should see for your video if we can ask permission with Dave if we can just take it just up here on the bank again, because I was doing that yesterday and it's kind of fun. A friend of mine, Alex Choi, probably know him, he had put the Evo Kid on his car, but his car is twin turboed. So he has what looks like a roof scoop, but it's not functional. It's just the look. It actually just doesn't go anywhere. I really wanted to make sure that my roof scoop was functional. I really wanted to make this kit functional. So we even actually have the air dam that goes in the front. It's just not on right now. And we made it because my car is supercharged, actually work in conjunction with the supercharger. So it actually feeds the engine.
Oh, wow.
So it actually works.
That's tight.
So it has like the race filter in there, and Nick had to retune it for this.
I almost did the VF supercharger and I didn't, but now driving this, it definitely changes my perspective, because that initial, like, you don't even know, like, it still feels like that,
Totally
and I just felt like it was just a way faster version of the stock motor.
Yeah, with 200 horsepower.
Yeah.
So instead of a 600 horsepower Huracan, it's an 800 horsepower, roughly Huracan. If you want, you can actually do flex fuel setup. You can go on E on it.
Oh.
Nick can tune it to go E, tune it to do it where if you go to the pump, you do like a mix of like E and 91 or whatever, or you can tune it to race gas. But I know if you want, they can get it up to 900. I rally my car. I need to run on 91.
You use your car more than anyone, I think, that has super. You and Choi on that. I think you over Choi kind of take that reign. So also, we talked about off camera about visiting DDE's new location and bringing a car or two to have some fun in their lot. So hopefully we'll tee that up.
Yeah, come
soon.
rip the block.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Tons of room for activities. You go tandem, do all that stuff.
You guys have drift cars there, or than Esso stuff, or is it
Oh
just
yeah,
Esso?
Mike's got his F80. He's got that car there.
Well, you gotta come up for a day.
All of Dimitri's stuff is parked in our lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dimitri and Essa were tandeming about a week or two ago before we came out here.
We gotta do that.
Yeah.
We'll visit soon. Comment down below. I know you guys are gonna want us to do it. And then if we're allowed to go on track today, grab me and I'm down to go. We got permission to go on track and see how fast this car is. I'm a little scared.
We got the whole back bank that we can rip on. I went and spoke to Fire Marshal Bill. So yeah, what did you think when you were driving it? You liked it?
I liked it a lot. Well, as I told you, I was just like, I was more so blown away on how great it felt. David, jeez. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is so terrifying. Holy sh**. I'm squeezing this
But this, like, you can do stuff like this, the first gear thing. You can
It feels so good. What the hell? Let's go! That is so cool.
I like going up the hill.
Dude, it feels good once it settles and you get on throttle. Once it's settled, it feels so good. And the temperatures aren't even moved.
No. Bulletproof. Nick, if you have engineering, dial this thing in.
So cool.
We'll take you back because you might want to go practice.
Yeah.
All right.
But the whole entire reason why we came to the LZ World Tour was to compete in the drift competition. Now, unfortunately, my Supra was having some problems that day, so we used my backup car, the 370Z. During qualifying, I didn't do too well, so it put us in the top 16 battle for Saturday, and we had a bunch of tough competition. Here are all the runs throughout the whole entire way, all the way to us ending up on the podium with a win.
Let's see what happens.
Some nitrous coming out of there.
Nitrous coming out there. So we got a 370 versus 350. A lot more power in Jeff Jones' car. In we go.
All right, good initiation there. And Jeff Jones got to be careful because we obviously know TJ doesn't have nearly the horsepower that Jeff Jones does. But let's see how these chassis handle as they come around. I mean, basically identical looking cars minus, everything else. But let's see how they handle through this. Just TJ is making the best of the horsepower he's got. And Jeff Jones giving him enough space. Well, not anymore. He's giving him no space. He's going to push him around, make sure he stays at angle through that last zone.
You know what? That's an excellent lead and chase.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
great.
there's a little waver at the. No, I think so. But at the same time, TJ's got, he's got one move here, which is close.
Yeah.
Close
Yeah,
and
just
line.
get it.
He's got to do it.
So TJ almost jumping the start a little bit. Jeff Jones, what just happened there?
Yeah, to me, I think that looks like an impeding initiation from TJ Hunt. It looked to me, an initial, I'm going to look at it back on the replay, but it looked to me like he didn't give the lead car enough room to initiate. I'm going to have a little check of it here. Just in live time, you're hearing my thoughts. But it looked to me like Jeff freaks out because TJ's on the inside of the course, but then could he just have kept going? So I'm going to have another look at that one.
Yeah, when you see that a few times, I think Jeff could have initiated. It didn't look like he was completely impeding. He definitely
again, but that's what we've decided. It didn't sit well with us. So
no.
For you guys at home, for you guys in attendance, here we go again. Jeff Jones in the lead, TJ in the chase. Much cleaner initiation this time.
Yeah, Jeff able to initiate. TJ definitely held back, and now he is diving in. He's going to try and figure out these speed and horsepower wars a little bit. Jeff staying nice and wide, a little bit shallow there in outside zone 3, but TJ doing a good job. I mean, considering the horsepower difference, I couldn't tell. And there we go, Jeff Jones getting into those outsides. Oh, there he goes, he loops it.
Well, this is just one of those days, Jacob. Just one of those days. Can we get a huge round of applause for Jeff Jones, who wanted to run this again? Jeff Jones said, no, I want to do it clean. I want to do it again. We all agreed. Today. So here we go. It's going to be TJ in the lead, T-Pain in the chase. Anything can happen.
All right, TJ out with the initiation. T-Pain behind. That's going to get confusing real quick. But TJ, first outside zone looks good. T-Pain going a little bit wide there, getting a little squirrely. But TJ a little bit shallow, leaving a bit of an opening for T-Pain to be able to dive back in. And then TJ getting through the rest of the course, but same thing, TPay's not giving up. He's still making it through the course. He may not be on his door, but he is finishing, which at the end of the day, this is what's got him this far.
Circuit racing where you get another 20 laps to get back into it. It happens in a heartbeat. So T-Pain's going to see what he can do in the lead position. TJ coming in to chase, and TJ playing a little cautious here.
T-Pain with the initiation out, going nice and wide, and then getting back in. So that first outside zone, washing a little bit wide again on the second. We saw before TJ playing it safe, but he's still there. He's keeping the proximity. He's going to make sure that T-Pain gets around the track, and he's not going to have the same distance and chase. But T-Pain put together a pretty tidy run here. As I say that, cutting a little bit shallow through zones 4 and 5. We get through.
Yeah, very professional run from TJ Hunt.
Yeah.
He basically said, I'll just see what happens in front of me here, and I'll react to that.
Oh, man.
That was good.
Oh.
So here we go. Decision coming through. Winning the battle is TJ Hunt. TJ Hunt gets the win, and he goes through to our final.
Oh, man, that was great.
Sorry, semifinal. Semifinal.
Get ahead of yourself here. Yeah, no, this is going to be good. And this is really the first time that Booth has been driving against a car that has less power than he does. So it's going to be a bit of a change-up for him. He's going to have to change tactics a little bit, but should be good. Be a fun little rivalry going on here with TJ out front, Booth behind him. So let's just see. Good initiation from TJ. Nothing crazy there, but Sean Booth starting to reel him in, starting to dive in, closing that proximity. TJ on a really nice wide line, using every single horsepower that he has got in that car. And Sean Booth, I was expecting him to be right on his door at this point. Let's see what he does in the last zone. There it is. Sean Booth, a quick little tap, adding a little red to that white livery. And not bad, not bad.
It's a good run. I mean, let's see which way it goes. Right now, it looks to me like it's very in the balance. Sean not taking advantage of the situation. So let's see what happens. Nick Swan's going to give him a word, and we are looking for another finalist.
Sean Booth really swinging the back end out there on launch. Solid initiation with TJ struggling a little bit there, but able to use the momentum of the car to swing it back around. Really expert move in driving a lower horsepower car. Sean Booth starting to stretch the legs of that RB and separate out, and then TJ using the timing a little bit better to suck back in. TJ's playing this really smart. When it comes to chasing in a lower horsepower car, it's a pretty good example as to what you need to do. You need to time things a little bit differently. And we're gonna see if they can change tack a little bit and see what turns into this battle. So TJ out front, Sean Booth following in behind. Let's see as they dive in. There we go. Sean Booth getting a lot more aggressive right off the bat. Took those notes and running with it. TJ getting out to those zones. We talk about low horsepower, but whoa, Sean Booth timed that one nicely. Almost took his front bumper off to match the rear. And TJ just putting in a solid lead run. Could have been a little bit deeper in a few zones, but yeah. Sean Booth is like, you want aggressive?
You know,
let me show you.
When you give the judges a moment of whoa, he's up against it here. So if TJ wants to win this battle, he's got to probably throw every bit of common sense out the window.
They got still one more battle after this as well. So winner moves on. Loser still gets to battle for a spot. So TJ doing his best there, but Sean Booth is just throwing it down. He knows. He knows what he's got to do to win, and TJ's able to reel in to see what he does here. Uses the transition to suck back in, going front wheel to rear wheel. And then again, TJ getting real aggressive. All the limiter. I don't even know what car is on the limiter.
And contact across
there we go.
Line. And the loser will go up against Margarita's third and fourth. And the winner is Sean Booth. Sean Booth gets the win. Goes through to the final to take on Dean Carney. And I think if you're a drift fan and you watch that, which is interesting. So Margaritas has got to get into that chase position right away, and here we go.
All right, TJ out the gate. Margarita's got to be very careful not to get too aggressive and plow into the side of him. TJ, I think he turned up the nitrous because that is the quickest we've seen him come out of the gates and out to the line. And Margarita's dialing in slowly, being very, very calculated on how he wants to do this. Through the transition, surges again forward. TJ doing a great job out in the lead. Margarita's struggled in this sector a few times now, but cuts out that zone so he can get door to door.
Now, this is going to be interesting
All
because I'm gonna have to look at this on the replay, but from an instant, he's hitting TJ aggressively. Does Margaritas' rear wheels pass the finish line before his front wheels? That's the initial reaction from me. I'm judging, so I shouldn't be saying it out loud, but to me, TJ does a great job. Now, Margaritas has a faster car here, so to not be up on the door, at this point, he's probably thinking, I haven't done enough at this point, but it's all going to come down to this last corner. TJ does a good job in the lead position. Margaritas transitions behind. Now, Margaritas starts to force the areas on the inside of the track. Watch the contact. There's 1, 2, 3 here. One hits the front wheel, then he hits the front wheel again. And there, to me, it looks like the back wheels may go across the finish line before the front wheels. Back and have a look at that afterwards. Make your own judgment decisions in the meantime. Here we go.
Bit of a jump there from TJ. Great idea, great move. Let's see, he knows he's got a little bit of an advantage, but he can't just get walked away. Margaritas is going to get super aggressive with this, and TJ using that momentum and floating the car into that first outside zone. Phenomenal move there, where Margaritas now needs to get on the throttle. He needs to start walking away, and he's not going to do that with left foot brake. Oh, and a great transition from TJ. That timing was phenomenal. Wow, what an expert move.
That is a man that has no regard for that car. That was
he's got all night to fix it.
That was insane. That transition was absolutely insane. Taking third place here today at the Last Chance Top 16 is TJ Hunt. TJ Hunt takes third place, goes through to the main event tomorrow. And you know what's funny? We were having a good look at that, whether the rear wheels went across the front.
How are you feeling? Good? Yeah.
This is why I love it. It's like, you know, there's just incredible drivers out here, everywhere. Everyone here I look up to as a driver, watching everyone since I was a kid, and they come out here and not the car we wanted, but to still just like giving it our all and being able to pull it through and just trying to push every ounce out of it, and to get it done is just like, it's everything. It's like why you waste so much of your energy into this sport. I'm just so stoked.
Right, he's heading to a Formula Drift season in a couple of weeks' time. This would be a nice little caveat going in there. First battle of the top 16 main event. Here we go.
Dylan Hughes getting a great launch, putting down that grip, but TJ able to get in there. Oh, just keeping the car under control. Dives in as Dylan goes through first outside zone. TJ taking a shallower line, expecting, you know, Dylan to maybe grip up the car. And here we get into a drier section of the track. So let's see how they're able to hold those cars down, especially going through a very tricky outside zone 4. TJ keeping the proximity, Dylan keeping that car more or less in control. Not easy with that much horsepower and how wet things are. Big puddle there they're going through. TJ loses a bit of speed, gets a bit more angle, but they do make it through the line. Not perfect, but they do make it across.
You can throw it away in an instant when conditions are like this. Second run, here we go.
Off the line, TJ out front now, and Dylan following in behind. TJ with a really good initiation. Dylan giving a bit of space so he can start to reel him in. As now we watch to see if TJ can hold this car in position while Dylan starts to hunt things down. Oh, TJ gripping up really, really hard there. He might have reinitiated it. We're gonna have to watch the replay to understand what exactly happened there. But TJ now adding a bunch more angle as they come out of outside zone 4. Dylan grabbing a lot of e-brake just to hold that car in the pocket as we get to the 2 last outside zones. You can see Dylan struggling to hold the car back, but they're able to get across the line. So
going through to the top 8 is, it's Dylan Hughes. Dylan Hughes gets the win and goes through to the top 8.
We're back home from the trip, and I just want to say, everyone that was on the live stream, watching LZ's live stream, whatever, I want to say shout out to you guys for all the support in the live chat. It was a lot of fun. Again, the 370 is not what we wanted to drive, but the Supra was just having problems, so we made do with what we had. Given all the cars that we went up against, I'm happy with our performance, and driving an underpowered car is possible with a lot of motivation and using every ounce of that car. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you boys in the next one, where things are gonna be starting to heat up quite a bit. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. And keep moving forward.